Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Things have got underway. Sancho! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable...
David Villa! Courtois gets rid without sophistication. Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Zaire Emery. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's had it nicked away. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi. And it's Shevchenko. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but...
Great chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Saliba has been caught there, it's a foul. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Very nearly half an hour gone here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Schneider couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, good ball! And no, that was never going to make it. Sancho. He's dribbled past his man here. Gets to show off his quick feet.
Spezia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Could move up a gear here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a lovely, neat pass. So what can they make of this? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
1 minute added time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Chouameni gets it clear. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's taking no chances there. Well timed, excellent interception. That's headed upfield. Now it's Sancho. Oh, they could be caught out here. Shift. There's the hit! And it's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And Shevchenko! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Inter Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Zakaria. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Shevchenko. Zakaria. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Spezia just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Substitution for Inter. Number 2, Jadon Sancho. Number 10, coming on the field. Number 3, Gabriel. Number 8, Conte. Substitutions taking place.
Cleared away. Can he finish? And that's off target. Oh, that's a key interception.
And again, they're pressing effectively. Spezia really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Pedri.
Inter are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He's played him through. And he's intervened well there. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And claimed it back swiftly.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Konate. Shevchenko! It's loose now and they want to get it back. In he goes again! And how did he not make it 4?
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. That's that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
He does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Shevchenko. No, that's been intercepted. Played out towards the right wing. Bellingham. Gnabry. Mbappe. Zakaria.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
He's picked his way through. Real chance! Tchouaméni. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Tchouaméni. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hwang Hee-chan. Saliba. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! And one more try! Spezia! Goal! Spezia take the lead!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. In with a header! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Kwang Hee-chan. And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Spezia get the second half started.
Spezia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Konate gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Shevchenko, driving on and making good progress. Oh, good read. Kwang Hee-chan. Now it's Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Shevchenko.
The attendance for this
60
match
minutes
was
played.
80,113.
Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Spezia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Gnabry. Now it's Messi. And the flag has stayed down. And he's gone looking for safety. Byrne. He's played him through. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a sharp pass.
This is what good chemistry is all about. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Defending of the desperate variety. Bellingham. Bellingham! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
substitution for Milan. Number 7, Messi. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
14,
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, it hits one!
coming on the field.
And the lead stays intact, just.
Rummenigge couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
Frankie de Jong.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And again! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
Courtois deals with it effortlessly. And here's the chance to counter. And he can clear it away. Konate.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And he's played it back. Jota. That's going to go a long way. Spezia have got it back and they'll have another go.
Spezia have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Spezia played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Mbappe! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Spezia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Spezia looking to pass their way through. And it's Luis Suarez. Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Goalkeeper's ball. Neymar. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's hoisted clear. Konate.
Spezia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Luis Suarez. Now it's Mbappe. Luis Suarez. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, super ball!
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Pedri. Moved on forwards. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Mbappe.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the first half is done. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Kindly make his way to the information center. Substitution on the field. Number 33, Farm. Number 7, Pedri. Coming on the field, number 22, Bellingham. Number 38, Gravenberch.
There's the start of the second half.
Spezia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rummenigge. Hwang Hee-chan. Rummenigge. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shifted upfield. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good-looking ball. Bellingham. Spezia still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Çalhanoğlu. Bellingham gets over and intercepts. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Deftly away.
The attendance for this match was
Spezia are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, there's the shot! Vieira. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and here's Neymar. Saliba makes the interception. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Gently done. And it's Vieira. And that has put paid to that.
Spezia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. Might want to be careful there.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
Spezia are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 15, Hwang Hee-chan. Coming on the field.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Vieira calmly anticipates.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And claimed it back swiftly. And he's managed... It's Luis Suarez! Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time. Face to face. Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. There's the whistle. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hernandez, Rafael Leao, and Hernandez. He's through here. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Dijk.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Neymar. There's the hit! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's got away. Rafael Leao plays it in. Oh, that wasn't far away.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Heads it! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he latch on to this? And it's Neymar. Look at the space here. Rodri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's well spotted. Zakaria. Chance here to counter. Saliba bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Spezia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Pedri has created one goal already. Always onto this. Van Dijk getting this one clear.
1 minute added time.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half. Has a go! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Spezia grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Zakaria. Played out to the left flank. He can run onto that. Neymar. Turns and goes back. Neymar. And he's intervened well there.
52.
And here's Gnabry. Costa Curta. Gnabry. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Konate gets over and intercepts. Pedri. Hernandez. Rummenigge is onto this. Pedri. Costa Curta.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Played into space out wide. He's picked his way through. Big chance, corner. Arsenal have their second corner now.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 13, Darwin Núñez. Number 11, Pedri. Coming on the field, number
Last-ditch
13,
defending, but that'll do.
Ronaldo.
And
Number
here's
6,
Neymar.
Substitution.
And he can clear it away. Vieira wins the duel this time. Shevchenko. Oh, played right into his path. Caught offside that time.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 19, Rafael Leão.
So there's going to be another
Number
change here.
24,
So a couple of front-footed alterations here. A pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Messi.
Rodrigo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, well played, well played.
Well, both sides might...
And Messi! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Deep into stoppage time. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that's a nice ball. And he was quick to react. And time is up. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your reflections then? Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. And here's Messi. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct.
Has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Wang Hee-chan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta. Zakaria. Pedri. That is, he's got the shot away! Spezia, goal! Spezia take the lead.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That is ended up in no man's land. Akanji. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Big chance! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Vieira. And here's Neymar. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Zakaria. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vieira. Zakaria. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Look, movement creates more options, and that was
Oh, smashing header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! He's scored! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Spezia get themselves into the lead.
Added time.
Pedri. Mohamed Salah. And the first 45 minutes are up. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Please take this opportunity to
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Neymar. Oh, he's bustling through here. Shevchenko has been caught there. It's a foul. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Luis Suarez. Neymar. Well, they've got it again. Back into the middle. Now it's Pedri. He's shifting through the gears here. Chouameni.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pass is just off target.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Burn promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mohamed Salah, played over towards the opposite flank. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through, and he's being shifted off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Might want to be careful there.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Huang Hee-chan. That's a decent clearance. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Spezia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, there's a probing ball. Huang Hee-chan. Oh, it's come loose. That is lovely. Great hit! No mistake! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing.
And we are absorbing the energy.
Messi!
Akanji
Making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something.
He's through, it's one-on-one. He's had a shot. He's scored.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pedri. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
York! Denied by an instinctive save.
York really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Now it's Shevchenko.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is good alertness. He has found the way through. Neymar! It's anyone's ball now.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's there to get it away. There's some great... York! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Spezia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nicely weighted ball. Big chance! Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Argentina take the lead.
Look, he's the one...
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good ball! Great hit! Pedri. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it.
And there is the half-time whistle. Spezia playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substitution.
Argentina kick off the second half. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Shevchenko.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Neymar. He can get that clear. Irwin is there to clear. Vieira. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Good read, needed to be.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
Neymar! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
The attendance for this match was 80,340.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Konate cuts it out. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Irwin promptly onto that, and that is that. Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he can clear it away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Shevchenko. That looks a good ball through. There's the hit! That's another chance! Spezia! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Spezia get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled.
And a shot! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution on the field, number 21. Shevchenko.
So, time for
Number
changes
4,
on both sides, actually.
Number 11,
So, all square and not for the first time.
number
Yeah, it's
10.
always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and
He's had a hit! Goal! Argentina! And yet again, they steal back into the lead. Extraordinary stuff.
that looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Argentina go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ball's gone out of play. Moved on forwards. Oh, he's done well. Great stop. And that has fair fizzed.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
There will be
Costa
5
Curta
minutes added
attempts a
time.
clearance. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cleared without hesitation. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. And that will be the final act. Spezia can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. There's the whistle. Oh, give it away! Plays a sharp little ball here. Shapes to shoot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very...
And the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So just the goalkeeper to beat. Shot a goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tomiyasu.
Spezia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Neymar. Tomiyasu.
Zakaria. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. This might spell danger. And he thumps it clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Werner. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. And now they can clear their lines. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tomiyasu. Zakaria. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Zakaria. Shevchenko.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has been cut short. Alvarez. Tomiyasu wins the duel this time. Vieira.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pedri. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Spezia were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the stadium hall.
Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, there's the clearance. Rodri. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Spezia, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Neymar, and the shot! They've scored! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Spezia get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
70,987.
Hakimi. Spezia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, played right into his path. A corner it is then. Al Hilal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that is expertly dealt with. And now they can spring out of defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well read, nice interception. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
No, that's been intercepted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that was very necessary. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Mbappe. He's one-on-one! Real chance!
Al Hilal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Hits one! He should have put that one away.
Mbappe really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Al Hilal have their second corner now.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 18, Alvarez.
Oh, what a climb!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Number
Al Hilal
21
probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay
Substitution in
here.
progress.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
There will be 3
Pedri.
minutes at a time.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Jules Koundé. Number 3, Alessandro Bastoni. Coming on the field, number 4, William Saliba. Number 15,
Vicario catches it safely. So that's it. It is all over. Spezia were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was
for the
seeing a
benefit
team
of
look so
anybody who has
feeble
found
in what is
themselves
usually a
underwater
strongly
today.
protected
Please
area.
look at
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It is bubbling up very nicely here in Munich. The noise fervent, the colours effervescent, the crowd expectant. This should be very good. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Davis. Kimmich. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Modena finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bit too much weight on the pass. Now then, the ball's come loose. Saliba. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, nicely intercepted.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Burn.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Foden in acres of space out wide. And the finish! He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Out of play for a throw.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 14, Phil Foden. Number 15, Thurman. Number 13, Ribery. Coming on the
And
field,
that is expertly dealt with.
21,
And that has been clubbed away.
Number 73,
Pedri.
number 37, Mainu.
Well,
Substitution
the
in
defence
progress.
just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Modena making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicked it back promptly. He has found the way through. Lovely bit of skill. Messi. Menu. Now it's Messi. Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Kimmich. He's through here. That is... And we hit half-time. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Outside the stadium gate, kindly.
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's all right, shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's gone forward.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hwang Hee-chan.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitutions taking place.
Modena are making a change now. Modena get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Modena will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Zakaria. Modena perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Hwang Hee-chan threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. Zakaria. And it's Shevchenko.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's a sweet ball, that. Well read, nice interception. Byrne. That has been cut short. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Shevchenko. Well seen, saw that coming.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And the pass is intercepted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. Messi is on his own. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neymar. There's the shot!
Loose.
And again! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Saliba makes the interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, there's the clearance. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta. Still goalless at the moment. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gravenberg. Haaland. He's looking to set free a runner. Vieira. Hwang Hee-chan. He's played him through. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way. Can he finish? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Gets his head to it! And that's caused a worry or two. He could be in here. Haaland. And he's picked out the run. He's got away. Big header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Xavi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that has earned a reprieve. He's gone for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Zakaria. Passing is crisp and sharp. And they're quick to get it back. Costa Curta. Mbappe. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. De Bruyne driving forwards. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Corner number 2 then. He gets big. Goal!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Modena have penetrated for the first time.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Messi.
The attendance
Saliba cuts out the pass. So we've reached the hour mark. Dixon is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And Messi!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched.
He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful...